Hi there everyone, and welcome back to Roaming with the Richardsons. Here we are, still at our campsite.
Yeah.
We've got a few things to share, and if you're new here, we are Doug and Kelly Richardson, and we are in the midst of changing our lives, basically, right?
Selling everything.
Selling everything we own. We're both early retired, and we're selling everything that we own, and our plan is to move to Mexico, travel through the rest of Canada and the United States and experience some campgrounds and some harvest hosts and settle into Merida, Mexico with our 2 dogs and our cat and our Class A Class A motorhome. But yeah, a lot has happened since the last time we made a video.
Yeah, so we've had the auction people come in and categorize everything in the house that we own. Mm-hmm.
And they were awesome when they came.
They were awesome, but
there was a group of 5 of them.
Yeah.
And they were with us all day and itemized everything and photographed everything.
Yeah. It was sad to see the boat get towed away out of the driveway. It's been there for 10 years.
Yeah, they took the boat and my car back to their compound because it's an easier way
easier for people to look at it.
Yeah.
And so
they can come in and look at it and, whatever.
Or they got a free boat and car. I don't know.
No, they're very trustworthy people, and they've been awesome to deal with. Rapid Sale Auctions, David Moore and Associates. And so that stuff is going to sit on their website for a couple of more weeks.
Yeah, it's not till September, the auction.
Yeah, and then, or until we sell the house and we let them know that, okay, go ahead. And so the stuff is sitting on their website now, and people can view it and whatnot. It's quite a process. I'm not familiar, but they were really good in explaining things, and they were so kind and understanding, and it was a difficult time going through that, like watching all of our stuff be laid out and have a tag put on it. But it was also, it was the same kind of emotion at the end of it all. Just like when we talked about downsizing and donating things and just throwing things out. It's very freeing.
It is, yes.
It unburdens you of all of these things, and that is a whole process that you don't really understand how much you need until you go through it, right?
That's right, yeah.
Like now we don't have to worry about these things.
No, not really, no.
Like they're not ours anymore. That's how I feel.
Basically, yeah.
We've been back to the house a couple times now.
Yeah, and I sold the TV to our neighbor, so couldn't even watch TV when we went back.
It seems like every time we go back there, like we're further and further away from it.
Yeah,
And every time you went back there, you were selling stuff to the neighbors.
Yeah, the neighbors, they kept, how much you want for this? How much you want for that?
Yeah.
And so.
And that's okay because they're new to the neighborhood and they don't have certain things and they needed stuff. So hey, you know what? You need it. We have it.
Yep.
You're welcome to it. That's okay.
Yeah, sold the TV, the coffee table, the
fireplace TV stand,
and mantle thing. So they did good.
Yeah, and that's 3 less things we need to worry about.
That's right. Yeah. So, anyways.
But and then we've we went through that, and then so the house is still on the market, and we've had a few showings. Things have been slow in the real estate market right now. But it's starting to pick back up now. That summer's coming to a close, and
yeah. So
hopefully
soon,
we have a showing tomorrow.
Yeah.
And hopefully we sell the house soon and we can move on.
That's right.
So we've also had another update.
Yes, we had our appointment with the Consulate, Mexican Consulate in Leamington.
Yes.
Which was a little bit of an experience.
You know what? We were married in Mexico 8 years ago, and we decided the following year when we went back for our anniversary that, you know, this was somewhere that we were seriously considering moving to when we retired. And we'd put our mind to that and set our sights on it and started looking into what was involved in bringing that to, you know, into fruition.
Yeah.
But seriously been working on everything to get our residency for the past, I think I've been working on that about a year and a half. And it's quite a lengthy, in-depth process.
Yes. We were hoping to get the appointment, was supposed to be in April, and here we are now in August, that we just got it.
Things were really, well, we wanted our appointment specifically in Leamington because, you know, we figured it would be a closer place to go and a little bit easier.
A little bit easier,
manage.
And the requirements were supposed to be not as high as, like, say, the Consulate in Toronto. Or,
right. And that is the thing, too, that we've learned in this process is the requirements, like for
different.
economic solvency or, you know, basically just the requirements in general, like whatever you want to use for getting your visas, they're different for every consulate that you go through, which was really surprising to me that they weren't just a uniform, they didn't just have uniform rules.
No, nothing is straight.
No, it's they all have their own
requirements and all that. And so, like, we went there and, like, we had all the requirements in place. Everything was good, and
ultimately we had a negative result.
We had a negative result,
which was very heartbreaking and disappointing.
Yes, because of they say it was
technical error.
Technical. They say a little paperwork mistake, which ultimately I think they were wrong, and we find out that they were wrong about it.
Yeah, we've been working with attorneys in Mexico to help us with the process and guide us through everything. And they you know, we sent all of our bank statements and all of our personal information and everything to this place in Mexico, and they've been wonderful to deal with. They essentially they send all the paperwork to the consulate that you want to apply to. They fill out your application for you. They're like the middleman for you. And so I've been working with them for this past year and a half. You know, they require this, so I go and get that. And they want this, and I go get that. And then I send it to Mexico, and they send it on to the consulate in Leamington. And it's been this back and forth for the past year and a half.
Yeah.
Very exhausting, very intensive.
It's extremely exhausting. It's been basically jumping through hoops for
everybody. And you know what? And that's fine. I accepted that was part of the process. But very emotionally taxing.
Yeah.
In addition to me retiring early from the hospital, you retiring, putting the house on the market, like everything that's been involved in that has all been very emotionally exhausting and overwhelming. But we accepted that was part of it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So again, so we go for this appointment, and it just seemed like it was
right from the beginning.
Yeah, that we just got this, like we had everything that was required. And, I signed a paper when we first got there. I had to sign the visa application form.
Yeah.
And it was rejected because it didn't match the passport signature that I signed
8 years ago.
9 years ago, right?
Yeah, so
I don't know. My whole life have had different signatures and different ways of writing.
Yeah, but it's all very similar. It's just
right.
Like maybe your K was bigger.
It was actually the R in my last name was different.
Oh, a little different, or a little bigger than, and they didn't like that.
Yeah,
so
she rejected it.
They rejected it.
She
and
said,
this is what killed me. And that's like, so you have to fill out a new application, but they wouldn't give us one.
No, you know what? Anybody that is going through this process, believe me when I say, take duplicate, triplicate
of everything.
A dozen copies of everything, because this is what happened.
So we had to get another application, and they wouldn't provide it for us. So it's like, where are we going to get another application? So you had it on your phone. Mm-hmm. And so then the girl's like, I don't know where you're going to get it from. Like, it's not her. She's acting like it's not her problem.
Well, it wasn't.
Yeah. And so it's like, okay. So it's like, I guess, is there a Staples in town somewhere or something? Like, and we ended up having to Google it and find one that was at the far end of town. Mm-hmm.
In a town that we are totally unfamiliar with.
Yeah. And so, and she wouldn't even tell us where the Staples was or anything like that. So it was like 10, 15 minute drive away. Yeah. So then I had to go drive to Staples and then figure out how to.
You're not tech savvy.
I'm not tech savvy, so it's like
you had to get help.
I had to get a little help. So then I had to email the document to a computer at Staples so that it could print it. And there was 2 applications. They had to be on the same paper. So then I ended up getting that, and I got a couple copies just in case the signature wasn't good again.
And while you were gone, they took the rest of my documents and they were scrutinizing all the documents.
Yeah.
I was given a checklist from Mexico, our attorneys in Mexico, that is provided by the consulates, that this is what you have to bring. These are like a personal checklist, make sure you have your passport and all your copies and all your bank statements and all those copies and your application and all that stuff. And so she took those things and it just seemed like there was a lot of scrutiny. She was being very
rude with you, asking for all these documents.
Yeah.
Well, she was. But
it was a stressful process. Yes. And it just seemed like things were not in a positive light. So the signature thing happened, and then the bank statements and some of the things that they asked for months ago, they didn't even want to accept now, and it just seemed to snowball, like one bad thing after another. Yeah. But anyways, so after going through all of that and being there for 2.5 hours, I finally got to go in and speak with the consulate, she was a very nice woman and very, she explained everything very clearly, and she asked me some questions, and then she just come right out and said, you know what, we're going to deny your application because your application should have been checkmarked in this one specific category. And we were checked off in this one category, and she said, nope, that's wrong. You should have been checked off in this other category.
Yeah.
And I was flabbergasted. I just could not believe it. And I said, okay, well, like, can you explain to me what is in this other category? Like, why is this wrong? And so she explained it to me, and I said, well, I have all these things with me, and she refused them. She didn't want to see them.
Nope. You have to reapply.
Yep. She said it doesn't work that way. You need to reapply.
Yeah.
And
it's like,
and you know, I'd advise you to wait for a year and all of this other stuff. I was just so devastated and deflated, quite honestly. And, you know, but you have to accept it, right? Like, what can you do?
Exactly.
What else is there to do? And so, anyways, like, we were there for what, 2.5?
Couple hours anyways.
2.5 hours. So we left, and
yeah.
And we were both, when I explained to Doug what was going on, we were both so in shock. And we were for a good 24, 48 hours.
Yeah.
Just in shock.
Yeah, because like I said, we met all more than the requirements that they were asking for.
Yeah.
So there was like, we should have got that without any issue at all. Like
exactly. Like okay, so when you're going through financial solvency, like you have to show that you're not going to be a burden on their system, because they have no social service system over there in Mexico. And not that we would require that, but they want to make sure that nobody is going to be going there and be a burden on their system, or, you know, be, I don't know, scamming them or whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
And we were far from all of that. We were pretty confident, and we were reassured by our attorneys that, everything's going to be fine, right? Like, everything will be great.
Yeah.
You know, no worries, guys. And from what we saw and what we were reading.
Yeah, so it was all because
of a technicality.
A check mark was in the wrong spot.
Was in the wrong box.
Yeah, so they say. But come to think, like, after talking to our lawyer and everything.
Yeah. And sleeping on it.
Yeah. And I'm sure they were wrong about that. Like, after he explained it. Mm-hmm. And
and that's the thing. It's their prerogative in the long run, right?
Yeah. It is their prerogative.
Your life is basically in their hands.
But as far as our lawyer goes too, this is what he does for a living. Like he helps people get their visas and stuff. So he knows too, like
the ins and outs.
So he suggested that we go to a different consulate, obviously, right?
Exactly. And you know what? Like, from what I've read and seen throughout my years of researching all of this and these groups and whatnot, a lot of people say, you know, it sounds simple, but it sounds like, you know, your beginner's driver's license. So the first time you fail, don't give up, because I failed this time, but then I went back and I was successful.
Yeah.
Right? And the one positive thing that come out of all of it is she told us why they were denying us.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I'll take this information. I might not agree, but, you know, that's not up to me. Like, basically, it's all in their hands. So I took all that information back to our attorney and told him what happened. And he even said, okay, well, he said himself, I don't agree with that either.
Yeah.
I believe that was a mistake on their part.
Mm-hmm. And so do I, after him explaining it.
Yeah.
But,
totally. Totally.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't grasp it. We couldn't make sense of it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you're saying this and this, but we have everything here. And
they weren't
no.
They weren't even willing to look at it.
Exactly. No, it doesn't work that way.
Because it's like, you got the wrong check mark in the box, so it's denied.
It's end of story.
And it's like, well, but here's all of the rest of our paperwork that you're not even looking at. And they're like, no, it doesn't work that way. You have to reapply. And it's taken months to get this appointment.
Yeah, exactly. So, after explaining all of this, well, after sleeping on it and coming to terms with, okay, well, now what the hell are we going to do, right?
Well, now we're in a jam.
What are we going to do now?
Now we're,
Because, like, just aside from being blown away, like, we weren't anticipating this happening. We already had a plan. Okay, well, we're going to get our visa and we're going to sell the house and then we're just going to go. We're going to go, we're going to head down through the States and we're going to do this and that and we're going to just make our way there and make all these videos for you people and everything's going to be great, right?
Yep.
And it's not to say that in the back of my mind, I didn't have what if this goes wrong, or like you always have to have an exit plan or an alternative plan.
Plan B.
Always.
But that wasn't even really a thought.
No, because actually when we first started talking about doing this, our first original plan was Doug was going to retire and then we were going to sell the house, and we didn't think that would take very long.
Yeah.
And we wanted to go to Alaska and travel up through northern Ontario and all of that. Well, all of this has changed now. And that's okay, because after sleeping on it and discussing it for the past, couple days now.
Yeah, once it sank in.
Once reality struck us.
Like, okay. So,
and we woke up and smelt the coffee, literally.
Okay, so what's plan B?
Yep. What are we going to do?
Yeah.
Because
I guess I'll have to go back to work.
That is not going to happen.
No, that won't happen.
So we need to, figure out what we're going to do. And we have come to a decision. Originally, what we were going to do was travel.
And this is actually our original.
Yes.
Our original plan from a couple of years ago.
Yeah, our original plan from a couple years ago was not just to travel up through northern Ontario.
Well, we want to go.
Was to travel out west.
Up to Alaska.
And go to the Yukon and go to Alaska. So, what we have decided to do is, because we're roaming with the Richardsons.
That's right.
And we have a bunch of followers now that are going to be roaming with us.
Yes.
We realize that winter's coming and we cannot, and we will not. We will not.
Stay another
winter here.
In Ontario.
No. No, it's not going to happen.
No.
So, our plan now.
Where
are we going to go?
Where are we going to go?
What are we going to do?
Well, there is still a couple options. There is other options too. Like we
weighed all the
winter
options.
in southern states. That's an option. But I really want to stay true to our original plan.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I think that is once the house sells.
Yeah.
We will be heading to out west.
Yes.
Victoria. We figure we need to, because this is our home now, is our home on wheels. And we need to take our home on wheels and our fur babies and ourselves to warmer climate for the winter.
Yeah. It's not real warm, but it's the warmest in Canada.
We looked into okay, where's the warmest places that we can go?
Yeah,
and live in our RV comfortably, our motorhome comfortably. And that would be Victoria, southern Victoria.
Yeah.
Or southern Vancouver. So yeah, we're looking into. It's not.
We're looking. Yeah,
it's not 100% confirmed.
But
yet.
it sounds like that's one of the better options.
Yeah, we're still weighing our options.
And then in the spring or winter, there we found some trailer parks there that will allow you to stay for
monthly.
Monthly, yeah. And then in the spring we can reapply again for our visa for Mexico.
Yeah, we'll reapply and we will winter out west, as southern west as we can get, so that we don't have to worry about everything freezing and things like that, or looking for a rental house and all that comes with that, right? We can just stay in our motorhome.
That's right.
That's our plan and our thoughts anyways.
Yeah,
so we're going to look further into that because we need to be flexible, right?
Because nothing is written in stone. So
exactly. And that's the way life is, right? You have to be fluid with situations like this. We have to accept what happened here, and it's not the way that we wanted things to turn out, but that's what's happened. So what's our next step? We don't want to stay here for another winter. We can't. And no, we don't want to.
No, and I said, that's actually it kind of worked out for me for the better, because that's part of what I wanted to see originally, is go
exactly.
At least I wanted to go all the way up to the Alaska, but at least the Yukon, I wanted to see the Yukon for sure, right? So,
and chances are we will do that.
We will do that.
Yeah.
And then we can make our way back and do our original plan, go through Montana.
Exactly.
And and maybe hit Yellowstone, some of the national parks in the States that way.
Yeah.
Which is
instead of dropping down into North and South Dakota, we will get our residency out west, and
then we can take our time and not be in a big mad rush to
not beating the weather,
like how it was starting to look. Even if we did get a residency right now, it would kind of been like a mad dash for the borders, and it's that wasn't ever in the plan. I always want to travel and then see things. So
exactly. The timeline was really becoming crunched.
So and the whole thing was just because I thought originally we were going to get our appointment would have been in April, is what our original what they were shooting for, and then because of FIFA and then all the immigrant workers coming, they were so backed up that
it took months for us to get our appointment.
For us to get
and you know what, that happens at some of the consulates. It does take a long time to get in, and that's why they tell you, start the process way in advance.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. So ultimately, this is something that we have tossed around in our minds and in our hearts, and we feel pretty good about it.
Yeah.
That we have this backup plan. And so I sent the ideas forward to our lawyers in Mexico, and we're going to see, what they think about it, and make sure that we can do it, if we can apply there, and if they think it's possible for us to just apply through a different consulate in a different province. Maybe it's allowed. I don't know. I
don't see why not.
Yeah. So that's the thing. So we'll find out. We'll find out if this plan is going to pan out. If not, I guess we'll have to pivot and do something different.
Plan C.
We might be coming to stay with you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be mooch docking in your driveway.
That's right.
But no, all is not lost.
No. And actually, everything happens for a reason. I'm a firm believer in that. And
exactly.
Like, you know, when we got denied, it was really upsetting, and we had to wrap our heads around it. And once we, you know, slept on it and gave it some thought, it's like, I'm kind of I'm more excited about this adventure.
Yeah.
Too now,
well, it just kind of expands on our adventure.
That's right.
Like we've had an awesome experience here in the park, but we should be traveling right now.
We're pretty much regulars here now.
They've been wonderful here. You know what? Except for the bats. Oh, the bats that keep flying over.
There's a few bats around here.
Oh yeah.
But they won't hurt you.
I just have a phobia.
So.
The park has been wonderful here.
Oh, they have been awesome. They've opened up a seasonal site for us that was closed. And because when we first got here, we could only book a site for a couple of nights here and there and this and that. And we were moving around, you know, at least once or twice a week. And then you ran into one of the managers.
Yeah, one morning I went to...
When you were trying to book a site because there wasn't any sites left for us, and we would have had to have left.
Yeah.
And we were thinking of going to a harvest house that's not far from here for one night, and then come back, and you got talking to the manager, and she's like, what's going on? And
I explained the whole story to her.
The whole scenario to her, and she's like, we have some sites that
we're going to open
up, and they put us in this beautiful site. This is probably one of the best site that wewe've had in this park.
Yeah, and it's lovely.
But the only thing is
grass and everything, and it's not it's not a really tight spot. Like it's so expansive.
But now I'm back to cutting grass again. Which
that's okay.
It's a pretty good payoff for.
That's the least we can do.
That's right. So.
Yeah. No, it's lovely, and the dogs love it. They got their own little enclosure there. It looks like a above ground swimming pool behind us.
Yeah.
But they love it. They have their own little spots and their own smells around here now, and
So.
Yeah, and our neighbors are good.
Yeah.
But so that's what we're doing. That's the update, and. You know, we forgot to mention, you know, to include anybody that's just tuning in.
Oh. Well, yeah.
But now you're updated.
Yeah.
Everybody's up to date.
Everyone, exactly.
So, you know, aside from that, like, that was devastating news, and but we're over it.
Yeah, it is what it is, right?
Everything does happen for a reason, and I'm a firm believer that when things like this happens, when a door closes, there's something better in store for you.
Yep.
You know,
other opportunities.
Yeah.
You know,
and you know, someone's watching out for you.
That's right.
That's not the path to go down.
That's right.
So
it just wasn't time.
That's right, and that's okay.
And
that's all right.
It is okay.
We'll be okay.
Yep.
Life goes on, and you know what? We're very fortunate, and we're so very grateful for what we have and how far we've come. And we have come this far to, we're not going to give up on our dream to move to Mexico.
That's right. Like it's been
we're
a long process. Actually, it's been at least 7 years in the making of
our dream to move there.
Moving there. And so it's like.
So we're not going to give up on it that easy.
No. Exactly.
Just because one place said, "Oh, you don't have a check mark in the right box."
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's okay. We will we'll persevere, and we will pivot. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yep.
Life goes on. There's other things to see, and maybe that's what we're meant to do.
There's a lot to see, and that was our original plan. Like I said, there's things we want to see.
Yeah, so. Always trust your gut, and just go with the flow. Be fluid, and be willing to accept change.
That's right.
Because some things, you can't change it, and you have to just, that's the way it is. So you either have to be willing to accept it and just go with the flow, or you're going to dig in and you're just going to be fighting a resistance, right?
Yeah.
So everything will work out. My gram used to say, everything will come out in the wash.
That's right.
Right? It does. It works itself out.
It always says, it always works out.
And as long as you have your health and the people that you love with you and everything that you hold dear to your heart is with you, that's all that matters, right?
That's right.
Everything will work itself out.
Yep.
So that's our update.
And so that's it. So
anything else you want to add?
No, I think I'm good, and hopefully we get some offers on the house soon.
Yeah.
And
so that's the thing. That now we're just waiting for our house to sell.
Yeah.
As soon as the house sells, then we're heading out.
That's right.
But we'll still carry everybody along with us on our little journeys.
Yeah, we'll keep everyone updated, and I wish we had a little better news, but
hey, that's part of the process.
Yeah.
And if our experience can help anybody else, so if anybody has any questions or comments about the process or anything that we've gone through or anything like that you think that maybe you'd like to ask us or inquire about, just shoot it down in the comments, and we can check it out and help you out as much as we can, and we just want to be totally open and honest about everything that's going on, and that's where we are. So if we can help you in any way, just ask.
That's right. Okay.
All right. So I guess this will wrap up our video.
Yeah.
Until the next time. Oh, and the dogs and the cat are doing very well.
Yes. Halo had an issue.
Oh, Halo had a personal problem.
Yeah. Another expensive
vet visit. Yeah. Yeah, it was a personal issue that he had going on, and I had to basically race him into the vet. What was that, last weekend?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so
he's coming around, he's good now.
He's okay now, yeah, but he's on the mend. He's on antibiotics, and
there's always something.
Well, yeah, having a boxer is, you're signing yourself up for like high maintenance.
Yeah, extremely high maintenance.
Yeah. So other than that, everything is good. The dogs are good.
Yeah.
They're loving their trailer trash life.
Oh yeah, yeah, big time.
The cat too. She doesn't care as long as she's with her brothers. She thinks she's a dog.
Yeah.
She's good.
Yeah. So all right.
All right. So we'll wrap up our video.
Yeah.
And like I say, anybody has any questions or comments, just put it down below, and we'll definitely see them and get back to you. And like, subscribe, and share.
Okay. That's right.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Next video. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye.